Oksana Valentine, The Judgement Track. The Judgement Track, Oksana Valentine.
About 4 years ago, a frumpy 45-year-old woman faced fierce audience. In front of her were judges, her out-of-control hair, bushy eyebrows. She could see people in front of her rolling their eyes, glance at each other, snickering. You could see the judgment in their faces. They really didn't like this woman. But as Susan Boyle started to sing, I dreamt a dream, everything's changed. At that one moment, you could see that those people, just a moment ago, the ones that were laughing, making fun of her, suddenly were clapping, cheering, smiling. Some even had tears run down their eyes. They were absolute awe of this amazing woman. As her wonderful voice reached the audience, the hearts were opened, and the world learned an important lesson. A lesson about judgment. I know I don't like the feeling of being judged, but sometimes I do judge others. Do you find yourself doing that sometimes? Recently, I found myself judging. Only about 4 weeks ago, I was participating in a 10-day silent meditation retreat. We were gathered about 100 people in the hall, learning and practicing meditation. Day by day, we were given practice. In the evenings, we were given lectures on virtues such as patience, compassion, appreciation, non-judgment. And we were slowly progressing for a journey. There's this one particular student, this large Indian woman near me. She just didn't seem to fit in. She was starting to annoy me. When I was sitting there quietly trying to find inner peace, she would start fuss and fidget. Slowly getting worse. Session after session, she was sniffling, shuffling, yawning. For God's sakes, what is wrong with this woman? We're trying to find our inner peace. Hey, I'm trying to find compassion, but something's wrong with her. They must kick her out. You could feel I wasn't the only one getting frustrated. People around giving her dirty looks, glancing at her. The tension was building. By day 4, I've had enough. Something had to be done. I'm the one who's going to teach her a lesson. I didn't care about breaking the silence rule. That was it. I mean, at one point, she even started snoring. For God's sakes, what is she doing here in the first place? So I decided, after meditation, just out from the hall, I was waiting for her. As she approached me, I gave her my evil eye. And she responded. The most beautiful smile I've ever seen. I softened a little. You seem to be having trouble, I said. Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry. I'm finding this quite challenging. I mean, I work as a nurse in emergency every day. I guess I'm not used to sitting still, and I guess I've never used to reflecting on myself. We chatted a little bit longer, and I found out just recently she lost her 19-year-old son to a heart condition. She came to a meditation retreat because she was trying to find some inner peace and balance. And here I was judging her. At that one moment, just as Susan Boyle's audience did, my heart was open, and my judgment was turned to compassion, appreciation for this woman. She looked and she said, but I'll try my best. I will do better. The next day, she sat next to me. As I meditated, I wondered if she was okay. She sat like a statue of Buddha. She did not move even once. When we finished, Our eyes have met. I gestured. I did it for you, she whispered. Thank you for reaching out. Mother Teresa has said that people in the world today are more hungry for appreciation and love than for food. But I know sometimes, automatically, we find ourselves judging others. But what if we could find a way? What if we could find a way to reach out instead of judging? I found that she's the one who taught me a lesson. An important lesson I hope to carry out for the rest of my life. Next time I catch myself judging, I will stop, reflect, reach out, get to know the story, find out about the person. It makes me wonder how many Susan Boyles are out there today who have a dream they will never reach because of other people's judgments, because of our judgment. But what if we could turn a judgment into appreciation? Could you do that? Imagine if you could.